What's good? 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 It's your boy Trey. ASAS. MR. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I didn't want nothing. I just wanted to come in, give a little bit of mic scratching, and just check in with y'all. A little bit of ramble. Y'all hear me running my mouth or whatever. So, just sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I am back with another rambling video, for y'all's relaxation, because I heard a few of y'all, just a few, like my voice or whatever. I don't see why, but hey, it is what it is. I just wanted to come in and check on y'all. Give you a little bit of stress relief with me just rambling on, But I had a very interesting day, and I thought I was gonna get pulled over. This officer was telling me for a good 2 miles. I think something like it's one thing if I was just on, the highway, straight shot or something like that. Nah, I was on the highway for a little while, maybe 5 minutes, until I got off of my exit. And what do you know? He made every turn. I turned off the exit. I turned into a gas station. I really did have to go get gas. This man pulls in, parks by. Alright, you know how most gas stations have like the little ice thing on, like ice, freezer ice, where they keep the bags ice on the outside of it. Well, he parked right beside the ice, which is right by the pump that you pump your tires and stuff like that. He didn't get out. I was thinking he was gonna get out. Maybe he had to go in the store or whatever. I went in, paid for my gas or whatever, came back out. He gets back in the car. I get back in the car. As soon as I pull off, he follows me again. And I'm like, you know what? I'm telling my friend that I was with, I'm like, look, this officer's probably pulled us over because he's been following us for a minute. He followed us to the gas station, didn't get out the car. And as soon as we started our car and left, that's when he started his car and left. We all know what's going on nowadays, especially look at me, me being, me looking the way I look, it's scary getting pulled over, But, so we pull out. We go a little bit further down the street. I'm telling my friend, I'm like, hey, he's about to pull us over. He's like, nah, man, we're good, just chill out. Chill out. He sounded like me, telling me to chill out. So I try to calm my nerves or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'll chill out, But I can't help it to keep looking through the little side view mirror, whatever. And he's still right there. Like maybe, and he's right on our ass. Like he's probably a car, the size of a small car. That's the distance that he was about, from us or whatever. And it was just crazy telling him, I'm like, hey, look, turn right here. He turned right there. And, of course, like I said, he turned right there, right behind us. And I was like, okay, you know what? When we get to this stop sign down here, make a left. And then when you get to, after you make it left, make a right. So he made a left. Mind you, we're stopping, making no illegal turns. Everything's on the up and up. We warnings, not signals. Stopping, complete stop at the stop signs or whatever. And sure enough, he made that noise. Not to mention that we're legit. You know, everything's legit. Everything's on up and up. We both got our L's. We both, license, insurance, the whole nine. So I'm thinking, even if he does move something, like, we're clean. So, we ain't got that, to worry about. So we go a little bit further. After we make the left and the right, we go down the street. There's another stop sign at the end of that street. And there was another gas station right at that stop sign on the end of the street. And I think it was on the right. So I'm like, hey, when we get down here, we're gonna turn in here and turn right. I think it was like a Thornton's or a Shell or something like that. But I was like, when we get down here, we're gonna turn right into this gas station. Sure enough, we go down here, we turn, come to a complete stop at the stop sign, and we turn right into the gas station. He follows us right in there. This time he doesn't park on the side where the ice is or whatever, or he parks straight behind us. He turns his light on. And I'm like, bro, you really followed us for like 6 or 7, 8 miles just to creep up behind us and pull us over. Technically we put ourselves over, but you're gonna wait till now to pull up. Like, come on, he gets out the car or whatever. Mind you, I've never experienced nothing like this. I've only seen stuff like this on TV, and you may hear about it or whatever. So, I forgot to tell you, my homeboy that I was with, my friend that I was with, he and his girlfriend, girlfriend, and they've been together for like 6 years, and they have an anniversary coming up. Their anniversary was just so happened to be today, and I remember him telling me that. I'll explain it. Yeah, but he and his fiance, girlfriend, was together for 6 years, and basically, the officer gets out the car. I get out the car first to act like I'm getting something else again, in the store or whatever. And he says, hold on, sir, stop right there. Standing right next to the car. I'm like, just like I thought, you know what I mean? Like, and my friend, he was getting out the car. He's driving. And he's getting out the car or whatever. And he's like, Mr. So-and-so, keep your hands on the wheel until I say so or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, he's got his hands on the wheel. I'm already outside the car. He told me to stand by the car. Then after he tells him to put his hands on the wheel, he's like, okay, you know what I mean? You go back over here and you put your hands, you lean up against the car. So I'm leaning up against the car or whatever. And I'm like, oh my goodness, man, what are we doing? And mind you, this, with nobody, it's daytime, but with nobody at this gas station, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, oh man, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So out of nowhere, he comes up with a clipboard to my friend or whatever. I don't know what's on the clipboard. After that, the cop, he gets out of his car. He went back to his car. He got back out of his car. He did something, and he told my friend, he was like, hey, come here. Whole time he had his hand on his taser, not his gun, but his taser or whatever. So I'm like, oh my goodness, man, why are you being so hostile? Because he's like, you, come here. He's not really yelling, but he's saying it in a strong tone. So I look over the officer, I'm like, come on, man, you ain't gotta be hostile, you know what I mean? Like, we're doing what you say. He's like, shut up. And I'm like, alright, you know what I mean? But anyways, after he told him get out the car, he was like, keep your hands on your head and back up slowly. To the friend was like, okay, I'll do what you say, man. Just don't do anything, don't hurt me. And he's like, now get on your knees. Mind you, the officer's still commanding my friend to have, like, my friend's back. It's towards the officer, so he's got his hands up on his back. The officer's behind him. And he's like, all right, now get on your knees. And my friend looked back at him like, Is that necessary? He's like, don't turn around, get on your knees. So my friend got on his knees with his hands still behind his back. And alright, then that's when he went over to his car, he got back out, he brought a clipboard. And I guess he handed it to my friend and was like, I need you to sign this, so and so, Mr. So and so. So he was like, what is this? He was like, it's just, I need your signature on this. He didn't really explain it too much. So I'm thinking something's fishy at this point, you know what I mean? So after he signed it or whatever, under the clipboard, I guess he had it tucked under the clipboard. He was like, here. And basically what it was is it's just an example. This is mine, but he had a ring box, you know. So after that he was like, so sir, this ring isn't for me. It's from this beautiful young lady right here. So she gets out the car, and it's his damn girlfriend. Apparently, females propose to dudes, man. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard about it, I've seen it before, like, you know, on social media a few times and stuff like that. But yeah, my homeboy, he got engaged or whatever, and this girl set him up to do it, but she used a police officer to do it. I'm like, look, out of everybody, my homeboy and I, man, we the two. Like, you don't do that to us. It could be any other, you know, vessel you could have used besides an officer, because it had us kind of spooked. We were spooked, you know. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, long story short, they got engaged, and it was just beautiful. It was a beautiful thing, man. They love each other. I mean, they got like a Ike and Tina Turner type relationship without the abuse. So think of Ike and Tina Turner without the abuse. That was very, that was like the highlight of my day. And perfect story time, you know, ASMR story time. But it's true. It's a true story. And it just happened today, earlier today. And so basically after that, I was just like, you know what? I need to upload this. Let me upload these clips, because he has like a video. The officer recorded the whole thing. He has the whole video on his Instagram, and I have to talk to him first. I'm gonna talk to him maybe tonight or tomorrow, but I want to get his permission first before I share it with you guys. I was like, you know what? I want to share it with my subscribers, man. They will like this. You know what I mean? I'm telling the story, and then they can see it, you know, for themselves or whatever. So I'm gonna talk to him and see if I